Hello. In this video, I'll be walking through how to load the bobbin into the sewing machines we have at Milton Public Library. And to first do this, it's important to acknowledge that this is a top-loading bobbin mechanism that we have here. So within our machine, you'll see at the very top, there is a plastic covering. And this will come right off if you push the black button to the right. You'll see it pops up and you just remove that. And once you've done so, you'll take your bobbin and you're going to hold the bobbin in your right hand and keep the thread taut in your left so that it's going to the left. Place the bobbin into the circular hole, and then you'll take your thread and you'll notice there's a little inlet that's about 7 o'clock if this were a clock. And you're going to put that thread in that little inlet and then pull it through an alleyway that's perfect for the thread up to your left and keep it to the top left there. So once again, I'll show you what I've done. So I've simply taken the bobbin, I've held it in my left hand, the string, so that it's going to the left. The thread will then be placed into the little circular hole with the bobbin. The thread will then come out in this little inlet that's about 7 o'clock, up through a little alleyway right in here, and you'll keep it up to the left just like that until we go with our next step. So at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to want to make sure that the thread that we threaded earlier through the top of the machine and the eye of the needle is coming out through the back. We're going to drop the foot. To do that underneath the machine here, there's a black button and you're going to pull it downward and the foot will drop. Once you've done that, you're going to go to the side of the machine right here where you have a knob that you're going to have pulled towards you. And you're going to do that slowly. While you're doing that, you're going to see, if you look very closely, that the black thread, which I've used purposely just to see more clearly, has pulled the navy or the baby blue thread in a loop fashion. So we'll get a little closer look at what that looks like. So we have our black thread pulling the baby blue thread in a loop kind of a fashion. And at this point, we're going to lift the foot and we're going to keep pulling the side knob toward us. And as we do that, the needle will go back down into the hole in the middle and pull back up with it this blue thread. Okay, so once it's done that, we're going to take our scissors or something that's going to allow us to pull through the two threads. Oh, I just missed it. I'm almost got it. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but now I've got the blue thread through the middle here. So I'll just kind of give you a better view of what's happened. The blue thread through that loop fashion has been pulled through the middle hole along with the black thread. And that's what you want to have. You want to have the bobbin blue thread coming through the bottom and your needle eye thread, the black thread, coming through the top, threaded through the back. And that's exactly what you need to get started with your sewing.